Yo, this is Sean Paul, again, overall, letting them know alongside.
Ching, 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 ching.
DJ Show got the flow, blazing them, making them know. Dirty.
DJ Show, make the champagne pop, 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 pop.
It's Hot 99.1, the Capital District's hip-hop station. DJ Show in the building. You know how we give it up every weekday night, 7 o'clock, all the way to midnight. It is the hotness, and tonight, it's not just a very special night. It's an extravaganza today. I got my guys in the building, Sean Paul and Cha-Ching.
Ching. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Dirty.
Fellas, what the hell are y'all doing in Albany?
Mad people. Yeah, we're passing through, you know. We're passing through.
Different direction all over the press board, local and abroad.
Absolutely, man. First off, I appreciate y'all stopping through. Not a lot of people come through here. So first things first, man. There's a project out, right?
Yeah, man. My project is called Mad Love, the prequel, and I call it that because I have a sequel will come out after.
I'm about to say
spring next year. It features people like Janie Aiko and the single I just dropped. It's called Naked Truth.
Okay.
Earlier this year, we had people like Becky G, David Guetta on the track Mad Love. Also, last year we did works with Tory Lanez. We did work with the Migos.
Yep.
Big up people like Steph London on the album. Big up people like Ellie Goulding.
Yep.
And my girl Dua Lipa. So it's an EP, as I said.
Okay.
We put that together. Also, I've been producing, and I've my artist Cha-Ching, who basically has been making it very easy for me to present him to the world. He's a hard-working, very talented person, and his album's called Turning Tables. You could get both of these on all platforms right now.
Nice. So you mentioned a lot of people that you're working with. Obviously, you got Cha-Ching. He's your artist. Out of the people on the project that you just dropped, who was the most fun to work with?
Yo, this dude. so he ain't on this project, but there was a song called Cricknet that we did on his album. It was supposed to be for this project at first, and then we switched it over to kind of moved it to his project.
Okay.
Simple being that it's been a long time since we did voice it, and a lot of people just getting to know it, so I kind of wanted to kind of give it the shine on his album. Yeah. Other than that, though, Steph London, I gotta say, she was cool. I went to London to work with her.
Okay.
She has also come to Jamaica a couple of times and worked with me, did another song with me just the other day, so you could look out for that on the sequel as well. Nice.
And when is that one going to be dropping? Because I know there's the 9 songs on here, and me being a Sean Paul fan, it wasn't enough, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to follow the trends now, so people putting out 8-track and 9-track albums, and I just say, well, this don't feel like a full album to me, so I'm going to call it the EP. And I have other works, as I said, ready to come out. In the Latin world, J Balvin just did something for me. Also,
nice.
Rita Ora just hit up a nice song for me. So big up those 2 huge artists that I got a lot of respect for. And that will be coming on the sequel early next year. I say about, like spring going back into the summer. So them type of vibe there.
So what I'm expecting is I'm going to get that. If you're going to get in the summer, I need it in spring so I can go ahead and get the exclusive.
You know I got you, bro.
I need that. So
DJ show the world, bro.
One of the things that I've looked at, I've listened to your music. Obviously, you've been in the game for 20 plus years. Yeah. Obviously, your music has somewhat changed in terms of the sound, just going with the times. Yeah, one thing that has been constant and consistent with you has been your melodies.
Yes, sir.
Talk a little bit about that and your process on how you get your melodies, how you actually get your hooks, and just how you vet that out.
Melodies are something that's just inborn, I think. I mean, it depends on what you heard when you was a kid, when you was listening to music, what kind of stuff that you come up with when you hear a rhythm, when you hear someone strum a guitar, certain chords. It brings back the memory, and then you do what you do, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't really have a formula. I just put my ears to the street. I owe a lot of this to my fans, people who supported me over the years, and I've tried to always not disappoint them and come with quality music and just give them the level that they're used to, and also add to it.
Yeah.
I try to keep the history and the culture of the music, but also pushing the boundaries to reach to new places. So I think people appreciating that. With the melodies, man, it's about what the rhythm is telling me, Yeah. And first, most of all, it's the rhythm track that's gonna speak.
It does a lot of work for it.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, that track reminds me. It gives me the euphoria. It makes me feel like when I was on the dance floor renting a tire with homegirl when I was like 14. You know what I mean?
And she whining something crazy.
Yeah, yeah, and the thing set up. So from that, I go from the track, and then it starts giving me melodies and words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hooks is something that once you know, I don't come up with amazing hooks every day, but there's sometimes I hear them, I'm like, yo, this one is dope.
This one goes. It's the undeniable type of thing.
Straight.
All right, so listen, 26 million records sold. In terms of the quality, I mean, you talk about the quality, you can't deny that. Every single album also, and I'm not going to tell you something you don't already know. Every album that you've put out has been up for Best Reggae Album.
Yeah, man.
Except for the first one, which you were also up for Best New Artist at the time, for the Grammys, I should say, right?
Yeah, man.
How does it feel to have that notoriety, to know that, you know, you get the respect from your peers, but then also what I like to call the suits. Yeah. They also show you love and know that you're doing great work. How does it feel to have that love?
That's a great feeling. I mean, but it means more to me about the love that I get from the fans. I mean, when there was no Twitter and all of that, I that's when I was in the game at first. And, you know, people would walk up to me all the time. There would be things called record signings, like where you
exactly.
you go to the record
It'd be
store.
Tuesdays, your album dropped, you're going to sign the records
and
all
over there,
that.
go sign a lot and do all of that. And I would get the real reaction from and the interaction with the people. And that always gave me the juice to go forward, you know. So all the rest of this stuff, like the Grammys, and I've won an American Music Award, a Source Award. You know, I've been up for many Grammys. So all of that's the cream on the top. Like that, that's something I didn't concentrate on. Yeah. I did concentrate on the electrical vibe that the people was giving me. And so now that there's Twitter and Instagram and, you know, the Facebook, I can get most of that vibe from the people through that way. I mean, people tell me what they like, what they don't like.
Instant gratification, pretty much, right?
Yeah, and then when I'm doing something that's probably too pop for some heads, or something that's probably just too hardcore, they don't understand me. For other heads, you know, I kind of get the vibe where, and I know where these people coming from in terms of, like, you can see a general even if they don't have it up on their profile where they're from. Yep. You follow them a few times and
you can get it and figure out what's up.
You know where they are. So so you get a demographic and you get that same electrical connection as I was talking about.
I hear you on that. So in terms of the music that you've put out, we talked about, you know, the record sales, talk about the love. You are also one of the very few reggae artists that's able to go ahead and jump fully into the dancehall world, but then also truly fully jump into the pop world and not be looked at funny.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that, because, like I said, there's only like you and maybe one other person that be like, if you do go a little too pop, they're like, nah, we're not messing with you no more. You went a little too far. Or, you know, you talk about you alienate your pop fans. How is it to balance that? Because it's tough.
I don't know. I think the key to life is balance. You know what I mean? You smoke too much, you're gonna get bad lungs. You know what I mean? If you do too much partying, so you have to kind of like balance it out. So if you do too much of one song or one type of vibes, and I just think that people who do follow me hardcore, I think they pay attention to me paying attention to that, especially. That's it, man. I don't know why it is, but I'm here presenting Ching Ching to the world. I'm hoping people will catch on to the vibe. I mean, my main objective with Ching being, with me signing Ching to Dirty Rock label, is to just have more people know who he is. Yeah. I mean, the stage that he's in, it reminds me of my first album, Stage One. And if anybody knows the history, they know that it really did phenomenal for dancehall, but it didn't sell that much records.
No,
it was just a big.
It was big for the culture.
Bigger. Yeah, and it was big for the culture, and I became a better artist, and a more well-known artist, and that's what I'm trying to do for Ching now. In terms of, I've passed through all those stages. I've seen where it comes a time where, you know, all of a sudden the whole world's is on your stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like the vibe has changed. And so I've been there when it changed, when it went back, when it changed again. Yeah. And I think I can offer him the greatest advice, you know what I mean, to try step in these steps that I've been able to step on. And honestly, I've been stepping on this road, and I owe it to people like Bob Marley, like people like Third World, people like you know, Jimmy Cliff and Peter Tosh. These are reggae greats who came and paved the way. When there was no tour buses, there was no this Facebook and none of that. They did it all scrap to scrap, street to street. So the road they paved, I took advantage of, and I'm trying to help, you know, cats like this take advantage of the rope
Absolutely.
that I've been able to extend.
And speaking of, that's one of the questions I actually have for you. So you got your Ching, and we're definitely going to talk to you in a quick second. But I don't see you messing with too many of the newer reggae artists. Do they reach out to you to get information from you? Because, I mean, as I mentioned, the longevity in the game, just that in itself is, is huge in order to get and pass that on. Are you doing a lot more mentorship as well, along with Ching?
Yeah, I'm actually producing Dirty Rock Productions. We put out his album a month ago, and then we have Rhythm Jugglings that's going to come out end of November.
Nice.
I've recorded people like Conscience, who's a big artist, and people like Junior Gang is recorded, Assassin and Charlie Blacks, and people like Jacure. But other than that, though, it's have worked with people like even doing songs like Shensia. She's a bright new star. I did some work with her earlier out in her career. Shano is a crazy writer and crazy. Right now, he got a lot of songs coming out that people are paying attention to. I've done work with him before. I think sometimes it gets overlooked.
Okay.
Left Side is an amazing producer and somebody who I've worked with quite a few times. So sometimes the stuff do get overlooked, but right about now, me and Egyptian have something that we're mixing off right now that we did. Me and Charlie Blacks again did something together, not just me producing his work. But over the years, it's been stuff like Future Fambo. I've worked with him, so I have worked with a lot of people in the industry over the years in the hardcore dancehall circles. But this is the first one I felt like, he's doing enough on his own, and he need just that one little.
Just the extra push.
Yeah, that's the extra little button for press for make somebody pay attention and say, oh, yo, this dude is dope. Yeah. Because people tend to hear, like, he tell me stories. You go to Canada and then he's in a club and a girl is playing all his songs, right? Because he's there and they're hyping up the crowd. And the girl's like, I didn't know it was you that sing all of these. You know what I mean? So
you got a lot of sleepers. That's me.
Exactly.
I know.
So it's creeping up on people. And I just wanted to make people like shine the light now and say, oh, that's him. So the same experience that girl had in the club, I'm going to try to give to the people and let them know who he is,
Nice. So Ching, man, step to the mic for a quick second, though, brother.
Yeah, my boss.
Listen, first off, I came outside to come get y'all. And all I know, before I even turned the corner to even get to the door, all I heard was you chatting crazy. So I already know.
We argue about a certain thing.
That's that's the off the record is off the record. But all I know is I felt the energy from through the door, man.
Yeah.
So how you feeling today, man?
Yeah, I'm always lit. I'm always current like the something in the socket.
I hear you.
That's how I stay current,
So you got the new album out last month, right? 2 months ago.
Yeah,
and
about a month ago.
So how's been the reception so far?
The reception is crazy,
Yeah.
People from all walks of life. All type of people been DMing me, been tagging me, been playing the music. They've been sharing it. And most people surprised about the album too, because through they know Ching Ching come on the scene with mostly dancing, vibe song and them thing. So I give them a different side of Ching, like the struggle is the fight, and
All right.
So the album is like. It's from like you're coming from nothing to something.
Definitely a growth.
Yeah.
You see that growth.
Yeah. So I see the growth in the album with Ching Ching, So
man.
The album Turning Tables mean we turn nothing into something. So give thanks for nothing. Cause nothing give you the opportunity to go and have something. So people born with something do not know what it is to have nothing. So Ching Ching, the struggle is real for me, So I have to give thanks to Sean Paul for giving the platform to go and showcase my talent, cause
absolutely
we have it and we're ready to do it, And a long time we know so we have the drive, So
yeah, you've been working for a long time, man. I know just listening and collecting rhythms, I've had your name on a bunch for at least about 10, 12 years. So I know you've been working longer than that, man. So how's been the transition from just jumping on the rhythms to actually putting the full album together under Dirty Rock?
By learning, it's a learning process, because you have time in your career where you go call you for the change,
Yeah.
So with me even listening to Sean Paul songs them, and not really directly Sean Paul alone, like certain artists in Jamaica same way,
Yep.
And overall, like a track overall. When we release a song and sometimes we listen it 3 times, it's like more stop listening now because maybe too loud or
Yeah.
the melody in the night. And
It's not
you know
right.
me, I
Just
say-
something.
So me I said,
yeah.
so there's a feeling inside me. I'm gonna say, yo, all right, you need to slow down on the track, you know, or put some more melody in them, or you know, draw the words them, on, you know. And apparently at the time, I did their own Egyptian at the time, and him teach me about melody and them thing, you know, like Munga too, and, you know, and Popcorn teach me a lot of things too.
Nice.
But so I have to big up the Popcorn.
Big up Popcorn,
and the
always.
family, you see me?
Always.
So you don't know. So Sean Paul now come and show me off a turntable now. You get me? I say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Go up.
Yeah. So with the album, Sean Paul did it right through. I want me to say, yo, fix that, yo, that need, and if I saw that tune now, and we say, yo, Ching, you know, say they have the champagne, but it's the song, yeah, you pop it now, you understand?
Just a little bit of fine tune sometimes is what you need. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
so the album's out. What's your favorite that you were able to go ahead and get together?
Well,
whether it be a solo or whether it be with somebody.
And we have my favorite track on the album collaboration right now is the Rock the World track.
Okay.
Yeah, we have Stone Boy on it.
Big up Stone Boy.
We have to big up the Stone Boy from Ghana.
Okay.
And we have to big up the Potter Rankin from Nigeria.
Nice.
We have to big
So
up
going
the Fat Man Scoop.
Going to the motherland to get the sound. I see.
Going to the motherland to get the song. 'Cause we are from the motherland. You get me?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So when we go for Stone Boy and Potter Rankin and Fat Man Scoop right there, we're trying to put a little different flavor in from globalize the thing. Right name Rock the World, you understand?
I hear you.
And then we have Bounty Killer on the album, the 5-star General for dancehall. You get me? I say, yeah, we have the everywhere champ Sean Paul on the album. You get me?
Nice.
So the album, this album, if you never hear the album before, I'm definitely tell everybody right now to go and get the album and listen, because this album gonna change your life.
Well, listen.
And big up to the people who considering to buy it right now, Academy area, and big up to the people who buy it already. A lot of the time we pressure you all.
Yeah.
Go buy the album, go buy it.
You already buy it.
Yeah, you already buy it. So big up to you.
Yeah,
big up to who buy it already, and big up to who never buy it already. And big up to who I use them. And I listen.
Exactly. And everybody doing they bootlegging and they going online and doing all that. I like it, man. So listen. Sean Paul, Ching in the building. I got a couple more questions, but you know we got to take a quick break. DJ Show in the building. This is the hotness. Let's take that break, baby. Coming right back. Less than 5 minutes. It's Hot 99.1. It's Hot 99.1 in Capital District's hip-hop station. That was the new single, Sean Paul and Janae Aiko, Naked Truth.
Right.
Fire.
Yeah, thank you.
Fire. I like it. I like it. It's already in rotation. I'm gonna go ahead and get it in the mix a little more.
Appreciate
and do my tunes on Tuesday and all that good stuff. But I know y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go run to Rochester, do what y'all gotta do. So I ain't gonna hold you. We already held you for a little longer than we promised. But let everybody know about the album, man. Mad Love the Prequel. It's out right now. Right, where can they get it?
Yeah, on all platforms right now. Mad Love the Prequel. Let's go check it out. Big vibes on it. And remember, Dr. Rock Productions also produce Turning Tables for Ching. Go check out Turning Tables on all platforms also. You know what I mean? Mad Love the Prequel and Turning Tables out now. Go check it out. You know what I mean?
Go get those, man. If you love reggae music, then you need to be getting those in your iPod or the iPad, whatever it is now. Whatever you're listening to, damn it. Go ahead and get that.
Just make sure you have the thing that make you shake. You know what I mean? Because we have the music that make you shake. So you turn up the thing that make you shake.
Whole facts, baby. Listen, DJ Show, Sean Paul, Ching. We out of here, baby.
Bless them.
Bless them, DJ Show.
Fellas, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Y'all about to get out of here?
Yeah, man.
DJ Show.